Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
So it's away we go then. Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Plays a clever pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lofted into the middle. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Now the counter. Face to face with the keeper. This will have a dip. There it is! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Gets it back. Gone back to the keeper. Gets it upfield. Hit long and direct. That intervention was very necessary. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Boots it to safety. Gets it back. Could move up a gear here. He's got options out wide. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Swept in. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Aimed long and direct. And the counter is on. Cuts it out. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, that is a terrific save! He's come through and he's had a quick look. Up he gets! Danger averted for now. Receives it from behind. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Up to meet it! Oh, not the best of headers.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Here it comes. He's got away and shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
I just...
That is going to be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Forward it goes. He slid it through. Goalkeeper's ball. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Drilled in low. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Plays it out to the flank. Looks to clip it forward. Knocks it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. Out wide to the right. Big chance here. Can he finish? Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? It's a fabulous position. Plays it back. And the finish! That really should have hit the net.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Floats one over. And that's been levered clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Hit into the middle. What a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Gets it, looking to shoot! In for the follow-up! Into the last quarter of an hour. Aimed long and direct, and it's got through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Crunching tackle. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. That's been repelled. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. Clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Dinamo Zagreb have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's away we go then. Ball's out on the left now. Battles to win it back. And the counter is on. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Help's available out wide. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. With a delicate ball. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Out wide to the right. He's got through. Played into space out wide.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder. No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Get that clear. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pushes it out wide, and it's got through. That is terrific skill. Crosses, shoots! Goal!
Millenarius are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Crosses in a low one. Tries to get it forward quickly. And now the breakaway. Gets it upfield. Can he put it away? No mistake! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway. Millenarius take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Big chance! Right towards the front then. Breaks on here. Out towards the flank. That's sprayed out wide. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Can he shoot? There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Dinamo Zagreb were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Kings it out wide, back into the middle. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Plays it out to the flank. He's got away. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gets good distance on it. Dinks one in. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's going long. Receives it from behind. He slid it through. Can he score? This could fall anywhere. Played out to the right. Looking to break out here. Goes for goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Plays it out to the wing. It's a great ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Out to the left it goes. Here it comes. Hits one! No, not this time.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Aimed long and direct. The shot's on! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ditch defending, but that'll do. Dinamo Zagreb with another chance from a corner. So ball's got out of play and a change is upcoming. He's gone for it! And in it goes! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Milovnarios have a free kick. From immediate danger. And that's been won straight back. That's found its target. A really good feat. Puts it into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
forward it goes.
Millenarius are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Rapidly approaching the end. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but
what?
well, what I'm trying to say, Peter, is that recent form and confidence levels, that might say otherwise. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that it's hard, but if anyone's going to turn it around, I think it'll be them.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Turns and goes back. Boots it to safety. He's had a shot! And that is that. Dinamo Zagreb are beaten. It is not the result they needed. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Dinamo may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
There's the whistle. Going through. Hits one! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
To the flank. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Cuts it out. He's got options out wide. And the ball is out of play. Forward it goes. And it's got through. It's a goal kick. Played out to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Shoots! That is wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
It out to the wing. No goals as yet. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Hit long and direct. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Keeps everyone guessing. And out to safety. Battles to win it back. Aimed long and direct. To break out here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? What a throw in. Has it out wide now. That looks a good ball. He just whacks it away. He's left his man. Shot a goal! It's been taken short. And he's there to cut it out. He's got away. The first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. We'll to review the first half.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. We're already back underway here.
Romeo playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half, despite this scoreline. Converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Timely intervention. Gets his foot in there. To the keeper and try something new. To get it forward quickly. And the shot! And that's been levered clear. Over to the left. Can he deliver? Sinks the shoots! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. A great ball! And the finish! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Here it comes. Get the better of his opposite number, and he has been fouled there. Plays it long, and help's available out wide. That's a foul, free kick's been given. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's left his man. And he heaves it forward. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Gets into some space. Looking to shoot! They've done it! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Premio break the deadlock.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Surely managed to get it away. Going through. Danger averted for now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
This is promising. Plays it out to the flank. real, has a pop! It's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Oh, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So, the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Gremio showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Aimed long and direct.
Look, this can still go either way.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Across the line, and it's a throw. They are right. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Good distance on it.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Great ball, and now the shot. And that's that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even, and no complaints.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going for an easy game, but the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's got through. Looking to shoot! Neto. Tries to dink it in. He's gone for it! Whistle's gone, that's foul. Chip through, cuts it out for a throw. That'll be a throw. Starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Forward it goes. Played into space out wide. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. A goal kick. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And help's available out wide. A throw. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Lovely bit of skill. Drill. Can he put it away? That is wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Good run down the left-hand side. Half an hour played now. Looks to clip it forward. And the ball is out of play. Plays it out to the wing. He's got away. Turns and goes back. Cleared without complication. Shot at goal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Till half-time, and it is still goalless. That's sprayed out wide. Danger averted for now. Ivanovic gets into the right position to intercept. Could move up a gear here. Aimed long and direct. Paid to a promising move. Nice one too. Oh, he's found him in space. Gonna throw in. Hit into the massive leap. Oh, just needed a. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And we are up to the break. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
It's a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Through, and he's had a quick look inside, and he just whacks it away. Paredes, and the finish, just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Forward it goes.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Ivanovic. Paredes plays it out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. And back to base. Paredes. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Keeps everyone guessing. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Neto. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Oh, well intercepted, really alerts the danger. And he's onside. Gets wrestled off the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Right through the middle.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
And that has been clubbed away. Zenit St. Petersburg have decided now is the time to make their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And a header! It's there!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Zenit St. Petersburg draw first blood here.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's got options out wide. Header!
Zenit St. Petersburg are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Fine defending there. Marquisio. Smolnikov. Marquisio floats one over.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Well played, he saw that coming. And that will be the final act. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
And that gets things running. And it's got through. Shoots! And the ball's come out! Dynamo Moscow have got off to a flyer. 3 wins from 3. Dynamo Moscow have it back and they can go again. Plays it over to the other flank. Pushes it out wide. Gorgeous control there. Gets up to head it! Good delivery, but no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Driving on, a real charge here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that's been levered clear. Brings it forward. To get it away. Dinks one in. Played into space out wide.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have 2 choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space. Dynamo Moscow have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy.
Hits it! It's there!
Dynamo Moscow are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Dynamo Moscow take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Here it comes. And it's hoisted clear. And it's been taken straight back. Aimed long and direct. He's managed to get that all wrong. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Plays it out to the flank. Played out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Goes for the cross. Well, that's a ball to nobody in particular. It has gone out. And he just whacks it away. Sunic. Out wide to the right. Looking for space out wide. That's great strength on the ball. Plays it back. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Out to the left it goes. Whipped it. Heads it! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Dynamo Moscow grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that...
Hits one! Forward it goes. And it's got through. Lovely bit of skill there. Aimed long and direct.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the...
Has a hit! It's in! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Played out to the right. Goes for a sweeping cross.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Good ball. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Forward it goes. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Tries to dink it in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Boots it to safety. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Aimed in towards the... Can he score? They've scored!
Dynamo Moscow produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Dynamo Moscow take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Here it comes. Massive leap! Over to the left. And that's that. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
And that gets things running. He's got through, gets into some space, heads it! There it is! There is the breakthrough! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Plays it out to the wing. That's too far for anyone. He's got away. A really good feat from him. It's a brilliant interception. Aimed long and direct. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Keeper goes long. He's left his man. And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Out to the left it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Back to the keeper. Hoists it high. Going through. And the shot! Back of the net! They are right back in business.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
And he's going long. Gets good distance on it. It's again for a throw-in. Made towards the front men. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Just brushed off the ball there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played into the middle. And that's been repelled. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Played into space out wide. Can he deliver? And it's hoisted clear. Floats one over. Here's a corner, good chance. Keeps everyone guessing. He's had a go! He's scored! So we have a breakthrough. It's being played forward. Defence has got rid of that. The half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. The second half gets underway. He's pinged one through here. There are a few waiting for it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Keeper's ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lobs it in gently. Boots it to safety. This is promising. It's got through and...
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Help's available out wide. Now play for a goal kick. Forward it goes. Tries one!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looking for space out wide. Oh, can he finish? It's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Great strength, too strong for his... He's gone for it! That is wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Gets it back. Could try cutting inside here. He's through the middle. Gorgeous control there. Not offside that time.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change. Oh, that's neat. Now can he finish? Has a pop! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
The changes then in quick succession.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back. Aimed long and direct.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Deftly done. He's picked him out. That's a corner kick. Knocks it away.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And he's onside. And that's been levered clear. The final whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Shakhtar Donetsk have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So it's away we go then. Shot and and the ball's come out. Boots it to safety. It's one. That's a half-decent try. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And that has been clubbed away. Pascual. Shakhtar Donetsk, very much the team that started on the front foot.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Kings it out wide. Knocks it away. That's been won straight back. Dinks one in. And that's been levered clear. A goal kick. Cuts it out. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's gone a long way up and away. Plays it out to the wing. Now surely! Empoli are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Well, they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Nicely controlled. Pasquale. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Well played, he saw that coming. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's going long. And it's hoisted clear. Defender's on the back foot. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Here it comes. He's left his man. And that's been levered clear. Done very well to intervene. And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action is back underway. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. And he heaves it forward. Pasquale. Played into them, up he gets! He will be livid with himself.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Pasquale. Forward it goes. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Empoli are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and if he's allowed time on the ball, it opens up a wealth of other possibilities.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Fires it in low. Cleared without complication. That intervention was very necessary. Nil-nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways.
Great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Knocks it away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aimed long and direct. Battles to win it back.
Shakhtar Donetsk showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Forward it goes. Well, a throw in. So the ball's gone out of play and a change is upcoming.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's Pascual.
Empoli merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Trying to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Well, he's got good distance. Who's chasing?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's got through. So that's it. It is all over. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Shakhtar Donetsk certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits and
So off we go then. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cuts it out. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? He's got away. Looking to shoot. And the ball's come out. And now the breakaway. Nastasic. And it's Stambouli. Out towards the flank. It's a loose ball. You can get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. He's had a look. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's the heads it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Help's available out wide. Schalke taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
It's come loose. Rudy did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Stambouli. Stambouli. Hits one! Goal! Schalke! And Schalke have the lead.
Schalke are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Forward it goes. Matija Nastasic can hoist it clear. Lobs it in gently. He's left his man. Aimed long and direct. Nastasic as well there, alert. Tries to get it forward quickly. Calagiuri. Stambouli. Rudy. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hits one! Lacking in accuracy. Rudy. Aimed long and direct. And he's cut it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Nicely controlled. Rudy. The first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again.
PES United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And he's whipped it in low.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Nastasic. Calagiuri. Forward it goes. Nastasic. Gets into some space. Aimed long and direct. Well positioned to make that interception. Rudy. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Time for a change in personnel. Dinks one in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Sometimes, Peter, he has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, at the moment, their chances...
Hurls himself at it! It's a goal! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Stambouli pushes it out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, really tidy interchange. The referee has given a corner. Up to meet it! Clearance and very necessary. Caligiuri. Must score! Out wide to the right. The shot's on! It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Keeper goes long. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries lifting it over. And a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
There's going to be a change now with the ball out of play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Danger averted for now. Plays it out to the wing. Konoplyanka. And it's got through. A really good feat. Crosses into the... Gets up to head it! Goal! Schalke! And they're back in front. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Schalke have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have a breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Caligiuri hoists it high. And a header! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Floats one over. Here it comes. Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. Koroplienko spreads it towards the left. Oh, sweet feet. Into the box, towering header! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
PES United definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. There's a smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and the game will be underway very shortly. The Mineirão, a sea of vivid white and royal blue, those the colours, of course, of Cruzeiro. Cruzeiro have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So that's got things underway. Dede. Pushes it out wide. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Goalkeeper's ball. What an adventurous run from a defender. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Cruzeiro with the majority of possession so far. It is still early. He goes long. Here's the cross. And that's been levered clear. A corner? Yes, it is. And it's hoisted clear. Gets wrestled off the ball.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Crosses in a low one. You can get that clear. Forward it goes. Fence has got rid of that. And that's been won straight back. Gets good distance on it. Whipped in. And he just whacks it away. Hits one! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
They've played it short. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Tries to get it forward quickly. Has a quick glance. Tries lifting it over. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tries to stroke it through. And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Big chance here! That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive. He's made certain that won't get through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's left his man. It's a brilliant interception. And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Here we go again then.
Cruzeiro need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
He's dealt with that well. Aimed low and direct, going through, and the shot! He scores! The second half sparked straight into life. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through to him, and he's cut it out. Dede. Plays it out to the flank. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Is it in? Aimed low and direct. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's going long. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Over to the left. It's come loose. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It's a decent ball. He's got away. Has a swing at it. That is wayward.
Cruzeiro are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. And it's got through. And shoots! The changes then in quick succession. And the defence can get it clear. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
To get it forward quickly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aimed long and direct. Gets on the end of it.
Cruzeiro showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It is now or never. Time is against them. Looks to clip it forward. And he just whacks it away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Goes to the cross.
Cruzeiro showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Danger averted for now. And there goes the final whistle. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
And that gets things running. Forward it goes. Oh, really good feet from him. Fires it in low. And he heaves it forward. Drilled in low. Going through. Gorgeous control there. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross. just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Out to the left it goes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. Over to the left. Out for a throw. Dinks one in, crosses in a low, the shot's on! This could fall anywhere! Whipped it again, looking to shoot! It's anyone's ball! Cleared without complication. Shoots! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that's been well dealt with. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. About as smooth as it gets. The breakthrough strike. And he's produced a beauty. Dynamo Kiev take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Clears it out of harm's way. Gets good distance on it. Danger averted for now. Looks to clip it forward. And that is not finding anyone. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Dynamo Kiev are leading with half-time drawing close. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Crunching tackle. Plays Gets it out to the flank. Gets it into the middle. Knocks it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Dynamo Kiev leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The action is back underway. Dynamo Kiev carrying a one-goal lead. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? And it's got through. A spectacular effort! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Nicely measured pass. And he's onside. Drills one in. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Oh, sweet feet.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Lobs it in gently. Timely intervention. Tries to stroke it through. Can he put it away? They've scored! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. There's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Deftly done. Dynamo Kiev suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Hoists it high. It's a decent ball. That's been won straight back. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Swept in.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a... He's gone for it! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Dynamo Kiev 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's left his man. And the weighted pass. Up he gets! And that would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
He's played him through. Has a hit! It's there! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Patience is key. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. That's gone a long way up and away. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. A real chance to break. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose! And that will be the final act. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Your reflections then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.